Welcome to the Note to Self podcast. I'm your host, Zoe. I'm a certified professional life coach, serial entrepreneur, verified YouTuber, and published author. On this podcast, you can expect actionable tips, reflections, and inspiration to live your best, most fulfilling life. So, let's get started. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Note to Self. Today, I'm super excited to talk to you as always because I'm going to be sharing again this message about how your desires are divine. Your desires are safe guidance, and those inklings, those nudges, that pull that you have in your heart, the things that you desire for your life, the dream life that you're imagining for yourself, it is yours. And those desires are planted in your heart for a multitude of reasons to be of the highest, most service to this world. They are in your soul's highest good for your highest potential evolution on life on earth. And I will continue to share this message until the end of time because it is just something that I believe so incredibly powerfully and strongly in. And you guys have seen me, those of you who've watched over the years, my journey on YouTube or on Instagram or wherever I may have shared it on the podcast that I've been a part of. You know that I've just always followed my heart, and it's always proven to be the most beautiful, abundant, and fulfilling path. And that's because I've followed my desires. I've trusted that my desires and that pull of my heart was meant for me. And when I said like it's in your soul's highest evolution, what I mean by that is that I believe that those things that are planted in our heart by God, source, universe, however you want to call it, and they're placed there for us to live out on the earth plane for our soul's highest evolution. It's actually in your highest good to follow and give yourself the life that you desire, and to trust that the means will be made manifest into making that happen, because that is actually how you trust God. That is actually how you trust source, is by creating space for the universe to be a co-creator with you as you decide to move forward again and again towards the path of your goals and your desires, right? What that life that you're envisioning for yourself, whatever your desires might be, they're different for everyone, right? And our desires are always changing and always evolving as we reach new levels within ourselves. But there's no coincidence, is what I'm saying, is that those pulls, those nudges, that those desires, they're planted in your heart by God. And I want to share with you the Latin root of the word desire, because I feel like this speaks to exactly this message that I continuously share over and over again on this podcast, especially. But in Latin, desire means of the Father. It means like literally meaning of God. So when you are desiring something, you are connecting with God, source, universe, however you might want to deem it. But the word desire means of the sire or of the Father, right? So these messages, we'll call them maybe messages, like whatever that message is that you feel like your heart wants to experience, consider that that is actually from God. That is actually from source, universe, angels, your guardian angel, your higher self, whatever, like I said, resonates best with you. But the Latin root actually means, like I said, of God. It actually means of the Father. And the more that I dive into this concept and ponder it and spend time sitting with the word desire, I just feel more and more and more the importance that following my heart, following my desires has for my soul's evolution, my soul's experience. And the more and more that I feel into that importance, it gives me permission to take more action, right? It gives me permission to lean into that and just decide that that's actually what's meant for me. So I'm just going to keep deciding that that's what's meant for me. And it becomes easier, right? So I know that those of you listening to this podcast are resonating with this message. And I encourage you to just lean into the word desire, ponder it today, right? Maybe while you're out and about for a walk, maybe if you have a conversation with friends, bring up desire and just start to ponder it. and just let it sink in and be open to learning more about this concept or following your heart or what that means to people or following your intuition or that internal compass. Start to open up to desire, and the messages that you need to hear will be made manifest in your reality. They will come to you and they will help you trust in that pathway forward. They will help you trust that everything that you desire in your heart is going to happen. And what if it was going to happen because it just was? I know for myself personally that everything I've ever desired in my heart has been made manifest. And the things that haven't been made manifest yet, I just know that they're coming because everything up until this point has happened because I've chosen to follow my heart. And it always happens in such a beautiful, miraculous way that I can't help but love and trust Source, God, Universe even more. So, again, desire is so incredibly powerful, and I invite you to explore it today. I would also love to invite you guys to my free 2-day masterclass that I'm hosting at the end of this month called Abundance Embodied. And it's all about healing that relationship with money and feeling into a next level of tapped in, elevated abundance. Oh, we are going to dive right in. I've learned so many things about this subject over the past few months and experienced incredible up levels in my life. I cannot wait to share more with you how I've done this. So click the link down below to get registered, and I will see you there. I'm sending you so much love. And remember, your desires are divine. Thank you for listening to Note to Self. If you enjoyed this episode, please help me out by rating and reviewing this show on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. If my energy is resonating with you and you feel the call to work with me, there are an abundance of ways to do so. I offer one-to-one life coaching programs, mastermind containers, and DIY courses, all of which are available through my website, zoearielpoulsen.com. Until next time, take note of all the abundance that surrounds you as you make the most of this game called life.